Hey guys, so this video will be coming out the week that I am back from holiday, so hopefully the holiday wasn't cursed, so that was great, and hopefully I got to see Carthage, but we'll just find out. I have no idea. Also, this week I should be getting photos taken of the deck of many triggers. The promo stuff is currently in the post at the time of recording this. It says it's being tracked, it's currently in Germany, so it is, and I think it's going to be... Hopefully we'll get the photos taken, so we'll just find out, sort of thing. And then in the near future...
Watch the Germans seize your memes.
Yeah, I wouldn't put it past them, Jesus Christ.
These cards are very hurtful to protected classes. You cannot have your cards no more. No.
I don't know, man. Have you seen... I suppose this is going to be old news by the time this video actually goes up, but have you seen that the chant that they've started? Honestly...
Chant?
Yeah, the Osgond right. Oh, and I'm probably going to have to cut this because this is probably like far too much for YouTube. But hold on, let me just...
Auslanders. Foreigners.
Yeah,
gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's mad. So that's all. I'll send you some of the memes here. I love this one. But yeah,
I have to cut this out.
Oh yeah, there's no way this is possibly going in the video, guys. Just putting that out there.
The Auslander roast.
Yeah, there's only so much that I can put on YouTube. That's why Gumroot's a thing, and that's why you should definitely check it out.
Do you like spicy videos?
Yeah. Do you like stuff that is uncensored? Well, look. Anyway. You know what? I was thinking.
Do you like unhinged posts?
Yeah, I was thinking maybe you could probably do something for Gumroot as like a separate thing. You know what I mean? But like, look, we'll just find out. That's all for the future. Anyway, what's the worst case of that guy you've ever had at your table? Garpu, do you have any good ones? I feel like I've already spoken about all my that guy stories. The only recent that guy was I actually really like him, but like it's not really that guy because he works well with the group that I'm with. It's Penji. He's a guy. We did a story time light up, so we did, and he was the guy that got touched by Lesnar, and yeah, and then he also stole his penis, but it was the wrong color for him, so it was. But like,
get your hand off my penis.
Yeah, hold on, I'll share screens here. So
I see you know your judo well.
Yeah, honestly, look, pretty funny, but we'll get back on that. Let's go into this one, will we? What's the worst case of that guy you've ever had at your table? Go for it.
All right. So, I'll admit to being that guy in a Goblin Quest session years ago. I wasn't Chernobyl toxic, but I was pretty raunchy, giving my goblin the goal to lose his virginity, which was thankfully resolved with him fucking a drawing.
I'm gonna fuck him.
Every weeboo ever.
Yeah.
This is my waifu now.
I guess.
And a female orc's condom for an item, which he tossed at the step of a wizard, plugging it and causing it to explode. What the fuck is going on in this game?
It's like one of those ones with...
You there, orc! Give me your fem condom! Goes with the wizard. Explodes. Like, what the fuck?
Her penis! Oh, sorry.
Her feminine penis! Get your hands off her penis! Enjoying a meal, a succulent drawing meal.
Yeah, Garbu.
This is D&D Manifest.
Also, I should say, Garbu's went up like 1,000 followers, a bit more.
2,000 followers.
2,000 followers in the space of 24 hours or so, the time of recording this, because he decided to shout about pronouns and men in pretty dresses on Twitter, which worked out pretty well for you, so not bad. Very cool.
Well, like, I just kind of lost my temper. I was getting kind of tired of it, and I was like, I'm just going to vent on Twitter, because no one's going to care anyway. Yeah. And I was, and basically, sometimes you just want to kick someone in the fucking chest, and if they're trans, and hey, you're in the way now. You're in the boot path. Because they kept saying, like, hey, I noticed, because remember, it started out with this one guy, girl thing, this creature on email saying, hey, I noticed that your gods don't have pronouns next to their name. Like, yeah, because in the fucking paragraph when you read it, if you just read the not very media literacy of you, bro. Like, just read the fucking paragraph, you'll find the goddamn pronouns. And like, well, I think it'd just be easier if you put them next to their name. And also, I noticed yada yada so and so. And like, you know what? It's like the final straw. You're like, you know what? Fuck you. Get away from me. You're fucking weird.
So that's Garbu's that guy case in the recent memory. So
that going in incognito to a fucking D&D game now with a mask and fucking sunglasses.
I don't know who the hell Barbro is. That's crazy.
No, I've never seen him before in my life.
What the fuck's a Neckbeardia?
I've never heard of him before in my life. Anyway, so yeah, her penis explodes.
I too love Biden and loving liberals.
So her penis explodes. It's pretty embarrassing thinking about it because there was a girl at the table and she didn't show any unease so far as I recall. That's still one way to give casual or poor impressions of tabletop RPGs. I mean, like, look, you know, the problem is, I've said this many times before, the type of people that are attracted to RPGs tend to not be the most social literate. Is that a good way to describe it, maybe?
The most not unhinged. Slowly points at me.
Yeah, you know what? I can put myself in that category, and I'm okay with that. Like, I'm freely able to admit that, I'm not cut out for, like, the broader audience. You know what I mean? I'm the broader audience of society as a whole. I'm not really.
I am not rated G for general audiences.
Yeah, I wish YouTube could have something like that. Like, you know,
I know, right? I have a like rating system
instead of, but like, you know, the thing is,
rated B for based.
Yeah. Anyway, let's see what does this guy have to say. So he's better. But, well, you know what? He noticed. He realized himself. He was like, I probably didn't go down too well.
He recognized his cringe. Maybe not very skibbity toilet of you, bro.
Yeah. Oh my God! Did you see that the Biden one?
Skibbity Biden, Joe. Yeah, fuck. I thought like, is this a bit or is this they're trying to appeal to
the kids?
Like, I was like, what is this?
No, is it? Are they being like serious about it or what?
I honestly cannot, because you know, it's on one of those talk shows where they pander and lick Biden's fucking asshole.
No, but like, is it supposed to be like? Are they doing it in a sense of? Is it like a shitpost where they know that they're doing it on purpose, or is this like no, the kids are gonna love this?
I deeply hope it's a fucking shitpost. I really do. Like, please God, let it be a shitpost.
Skibbity Biden. I love that. Also,
Skibbity Biden, Joe. I was like, what the fuck is going on here?
I saw it.
Trump using coded language. What the fuck is this?
Did you not get hit with that? You were using Hitler language basically on Twitter.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Look. Sorry, guys. Oh no, you go for
Hitler language.
Hitler language. Were you that guy? Okay, let's keep going.
Were you that guy?
Yeah. So like the guy notices that, like, you know, there's far worse situations for someone to be in. Like, you know, honestly, that's pretty mild. Let's be serious. Honestly, if you're not good, like, if you don't really know the people, I'm going to assume, like, you're better off just, like, avoiding any form of adult themes. At least for, like, the first couple sessions. You know what I mean?
If you're in a public game store, it goes double.
Yeah, if you're in a public game store, definitely avoid adult themes. You'll just have a much better time.
All the stares like, bro, are you fucking serious right now?
Yeah.
I pick up my cum-filled condom and the whole store goes, what the fuck? It looks at you like...
Yeah.
Because remember, actually, talk about like that guy. Actually, I have a that guy story about... So we're trying to play Legion. And the table guys playing D&D, and they kept saying pew, 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 but they got to the point that they were screaming pew, 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 to the point that I couldn't hear my guy in front of me talking. And like people were doing like the be polite thing because they were basically autistically screeching pew 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 across the fucking store.
Like, how long?
Bro, for fucking 2.5 hours.
No, they're not.
No. Yes, like so I was like, yo, keep type of this. He was like, all right, it is 1:42, and they were like screaming pew 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 in fucking memes and other like cringe shit. Like I remember one guy screaming, "My goblin has Ohio Riz." Was it? No, like fucking one guy said, he screamed. That was a laugh. This shrieking virginic laugh. My goblin has Ohio Riz, and I was like, "What the fuck is going on over there?" And we kept looking back at them, and they were like trying to like sheepishly hide their faces. And these are guys that like look like they belong on like a Reddit moderator page. Like it was fucking awful.
Oh, poor things. I feel bad for people that have that genetic makeup that look like they're Reddit moderators.
Genetic. Yeah, because you have the Reddit moderator gene.
Yeah, it's not cool. Like I do feel bad for people that have that. Like I met one guy. There was this one. You know what? Actually, the last one I had was it was a Battle for Middle Earth war game. So it was. and it was like a get to start playing sort of event, but like, you know, I kind of showed up a bit late and there was a lot of people already playing. It was kind of like a semi-tournament, and I was really interested in learning how to play Isengard. I thought Isengard's like, you know what, they've got pretty strong infantry, they seem pretty well rounded. I always liked Urgai. You know what, yeah, I think I'll try them. I think that would be the army that I'd be the most interested in giving a go. So like, there was this one guy and he was playing them, and I went over, and like, you know, it was one. I didn't go directly over. I was just kind of like fruiting about, you know, chit chat,
slowly meandering towards his table.
No, but I was meandering. I was meandering and just like chatting to like loads of different tables along the way.
Yeah.
And like, you know, I finally came around to him. I was like, "Oh, hey man, what's Isengard like?" And he was just dead like snappy with me, and I was like, no, the paint, because he went for like more of a grey skin tone than like, you know, that like burgundy sort of like Urgai skin tone.
Yeah.
And I kind of liked that. I was like, oh yeah, no, that looks pretty cool. And he just kind of looked at me deadpanned as if I was like insulting his paint job. And I don't get me wrong.
Sure, I'm trying to play my fucking game right now. You're being all fucking.
No, but like, but they weren't even they weren't playing or anything. This was like still a wee bit before everyone. I wasn't just going in like interrupting people's like games. You know what I mean? But like the guy, I
do that.
I'm not that bad. I try to avoid that, so I do. There was this one.
I do it on purpose. Fuck.
There was this one guy that's kind of like friends of friends, though, that I was kind of like talking to, and he was kind of showing me the game. Like, you know, he was cool with it because I kind of know him. You know what I mean? But I've never.
Yeah.
Friend of friend. That's why I would describe him. And he was like explaining to me like, you know, they were just playing their normal game, and he said, "Yeah, no, sure, come on over. I'll show you." And he was kind of like just explaining what he was doing as he was doing it, sort of thing. I think I got a really good idea, but like, there's a few other guys that were just being dead fucking snarky. You know what I mean? Like, have you ever got that?
I think it's part of the mentality. I mean, some of these war gamers especially become little snarky catty fucks.
Yeah, like
they're like, hey, because like they're always, and I do quote, always on is what I was told before. Like, they're in the mindset of I must defeat my opponent, make them lose, or they want to kill themselves. Oh, you know, a lot of 40k players are that way. Especially.
Yeah, like, there is a lot of 40k players like that. Sadly, there is.
Yeah, there's no. I want to play a nice casual game. I'm going to destroy my enemy so badly they want to kill themselves later in the bedroom. It's just how they are, and like I will go like if I see those guys, I will bug them relentlessly for their entire game if need be. Like I'm like, oh, you guys are assholes. I'm a bigger asshole. I'll fucking wait in there and be a dickhead.
But the Isengard player unironically looked like this: Jimmy Cockneytron. Like that's actually what he looked like straight up.
Jimmy Cocktron.
Jimmy Cocktron. Like that's exactly what he looked
like. My
like.
girlfriend's boyfriend bought me this army. It's so nice of him.
No, but it was I you know, and the thing was he was being like quite cheeky with me. I was like, all right, man, yeah, sure, no, you know what, I really kept it. I was like, because normally if I'm in them sort of situations, like, well, fuck you then. How does that sound? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
He looks like his fucking like Birmingham accent. Birmingham.
Yeah, he does kind of look like that.
I brought my 40k to the game store.
Anyway, yeah, I don't know. I've been pretty lucky for the most part when it comes to that, guys. There's only been a couple that I've really had to deal with, and even then, like, you know what gets me is people that suffer that, guys, with online games, because like, you know, you can just kick them.
Yeah, bro, just fucking disconnect them from your server. Bye.
Like, you know, I've never understood people that have that issue with, you know what, like, you know, if you have a game,
well, for one, they treat online like real life is the first fucking mistake.
Yeah, but like, you know, the thing is, it's like you're online, you're just sitting chatting to some people, and maybe one guy's being a bit of a dick or whatever, and he's being like, you know, a bit, you know, if you just say, message him afterwards, be like, hey, if you could, you know, we're kind of aiming for this more time of play style. If you could try and lean into that would be great. You know, it's just kind of what we're looking for in a group sort of thing. You know what I mean? Like, if you can just explain it like that, you know, and if they continue, it's like, look, man, I don't know. I don't know. I don't think you mesh very well with it. You know what I mean? If you want, here's this group finder group here. I can link you to, like, you know, I think there's a few groups I know that you'd be good for, and I'll just send them to you, Garb. So, well, how does that sound? That's what I'll do next time I find people that
you're like, yeah, I know, yeah. Just be in the background with the fucking shit on my face. Bah, bah.
Yeah. Bah, bah, bah. Trust me, you'll love them. It'll be great fun. So yeah, that's what you should do, guys. Just anytime you come in contact with that guy, get a hold of Garbro's Discord and send him their way.
Discord. Garbro, I have one for you. Bring him to me.
Yeah. Anyway, look, let's keep going. Do we have any other stories?
Well, there's the one below it said like a guy forced it. So I've actually heard from another. So one of my current players, because right here it says our DM actually, you fuck it. Our DM actually forced a rape scene for one of our female players, and she was visibly disturbed. We cut off all contact with that fucker. One of my current players, another DM tried exactly goes either you can die or get pregnant, and that was the only options he gave to her. I was like, "Are you really?" Yeah, he told me you have two options: you either get pregnant or die. And I was like, "What the fuck?"
I mean, like
imagine.
I mean, most people in that situation would choose death anyway. You know what I mean? Like, you know. So, like, I don't know.
Like, how bad of a DM are you where the only two
you've only got them
your player are death or pregnancy? Like, it's to me, it's so stupid. Does it count? I mean, it's just stupid. I don't understand it.
I don't know. Maybe I've been doing too many like Terminally Online and Gumgood videos, but I see if someone hit me with that sort of thing.
Get off Reddit, James.
No,
Get off Reddit, James.
I was just starting to think, yeah, that sounds like fetish, man. Not gonna lie. Yeah, that's going to be a no.
Dare you enter my magical realm?
Yeah, that straight up sounds like fetish bait, mate. So is that?
Are you being a fucking creeper, bro? Not very shiggity viggity of you.
Not very skibbity twigglet of you guys. Anyway, not very Joe Biden. Sorry, guys, I got that myself.
Not very skibbity Joe of you.
Yeah, I love that. Honestly, I think it's going to be my new favorite meme for a while.
Skibbity Biden. Joe.
Oh, here, what's this? This is a comment from the first one.
She lied to her boyfriend. The DM, her ex, raped her. Oh, this is a great start.
Oh, I love
resulting in the DM getting stabbed and her boyfriend catching half a dozen rounds of 9mm in the chest from one of the players. Just pulls out a fucking Glock 19. Parry this, you fucking casual.
Yeah. Okay. Have any of you guys ever had a game where a shootout actually happens?
Hey, DM, hey, DM, roll me an acrobatic save. Appears you failed. Rax pistol.
Yeah. Have any of you guys ended up in like an actual shootout? Like, do any of you guys live in like St. Louis or anywhere like that? You know what I mean? Maybe like some Detroit area. Have any of you guys had like a shootout happen in the store from one of your players?
We invite the Crips and Bloods to your D&D night.
Yeah. Have any of you guys done that? You know what I've been looking into? Actually, I've been reading about, because I'm kind of interested in doing one for Gumgood. I've been reading about one of the founding members of the Clips, and oh my god, he's a really interesting guy. So he is.
James, this you did, old fella.
No, he's genuinely like really interesting life. So he is. He even got Snoop Dogg to talk at his funeral and all. It's really bizarre. Like, honestly, I don't know if I've got enough stuff to do a video on him, but like, he's really bizarre. That's all I can say. Anyway, will we keep going? She was also a shit player. So yeah, she lied about false Alape claims. Guy got shot. Also, she wasn't even very good at the game. Okay.
So she lied, and okay. So what I'm gathering is she lied. She lied about the GM.
Yeah.
Which means the GM got stabbed, and GM pulled out and shot the player.
Oh
no! Sorry, another player. Okay, so her boyfriend stabbed DM. Another player sees DM get stabbed, pulls out his concealed carry, and fucking blitzes his chest with 9mm. That's that. Like, hold on, imagine DM bleeding out. Like, hey, no PvP at the fucking game table.
Right. That's what. So what else did she get?
Fuck?
So what else did she get up to? Played as an orphan.
So she was also a ship player. Played an orphaned elven princess called Daenerys with heterochromia. Every fucking time.
What's head?
So heterochromia is we have two different colored eyes. Yeah, that trope.
That's a Chris chant here. Disgusting. What is it with people that think like with two different colored eyes? They really. I know. I mean, I get it. Like you could have had a twin, but like, come on. I don't know. There's something.
It's just one of those tropes where like you have two different colored. Yeah. You have two different colored eyes, so it means like you're super uber special because you're different. Of course, that's why there's so many. I mean, you know the problems in real life. We were discussing them earlier for you. Cause you probably bleeped them all out by now, but these people want to feel different. So instead of having a band or an anime or a hobby, they choose to change their pronouns or take on fairy pronouns or pretend they're a goddamn dog. It's that kind of shit.
Yeah.
But it's the kind of same thing. Like, okay, how can I make my character really, really, really special? I make him a princess and call him Daenerys with Herochromia and a pet wolf. It's just here. It's a Shadowrun game. Yeah. So she's doing all this shit in a future set game in Shadowrun.
Okay. What else does it say? Had to make every scene all about her, except when she was wandering off in the middle of a session to smoke a joint or pop some oxy.
Remember that big rule thing I sent you from the one DM who's like, if you pull out a bong, I'm out of here?
You know what? I agree with that. I 100% agree with that. I used to play with a guy fairly often that, I mean, any time we would go down, he would go out and smoke like fucking 4 bongs back to back, and then we would go in and play 40k. And I mean, like, it was just helpless playing against him. Like, he was just sitting.
Well, he's just a stoned man.
Yeah.
He's just like, I fucking love playing.
Yeah, like, it was bad. You know what? I'm completely on board with that. Although, the thing is, I just didn't consider like cannabis a social drug, you know what I mean? Like, if you want to have a few drinks.
Well, it's basically, like drinking or smoking, it's best done socially, because it's just better that way, usually.
Yeah, but I don't know, I'm okay with like people having a drink or whatever.
If you drink by yourself, you're a sad man. If you smoke by yourself, you're a sad little stoner man, Yeah. That's how it works.
Alright, let's keep going. I was that guy in a Pathfinder group. We'll go with this one.
So, I was that guy in a Pathfinder group, but I was new to the game and had no idea how to go about certain situations. We played one module that was a haunted house, and I was a wizard. One of the big foes was a devil in the basement that could cast darkness at will. The DM gave me daylight, and I used it once only for the devil to immediately wipe out my high-level spell with something he just kept using every turn anyway. I asked the DM if I could target anything in the darkness. Nope. I figured I might have to get closer, but that was incredibly dangerous, and I would still be at a disadvantage with both magic and melee. So I sat there on my phone for over an hour while the only martial characters kept rolling dice back and forth with DM until the encounter was over and done with. That's just bad DMing.
Yeah,
that's not really that guy. That's that DM.
Yeah, it's just a terrible, terrible idea for an encounter.
Maybe you played better. You figure coming out doing a fucking dungeon. Sorry.
Yeah, I would say just make a better encounter instead of just do that. Or like, don't get me wrong. Like, I feel like a lot of people do play monsters and enemies kind of like really stupidly. You know what I mean? Like, that is really common.
Yeah, for sure. There's no intelligent creatures unless you are taught how to run them.
Yeah, I feel like that's really common, but like, at least make it interesting, you know what I mean? I get it, like, the devil doesn't want to die, so therefore he is going to keep it invisible, but like, how is he fighting back, or is there any way that you can work around this? Is there anything?
Well, it's also a problem of where the DM isn't thinking of every character in the setting. Like, I have a big old spider chef. I try and make sure I have melee units for them to tackle, because if they don't, they have nothing to do all game, you have to try and work around and make sure your players are all engaged. Yeah. And that's just advanced DM stuff. That's basically learning how to DM and knowing what you have to do to keep all your players engaged in the combat round or in the scenario. Yeah. This is one of those things. He made a wizard who never once casted a spell in combat, ran from the group in a dungeon combat encounter, which ended up causing half the party to die. Constantly took several minutes on his turn by repeatedly asking what he could do and what was going on. Changed his character sheet to have insanely high stats seemingly every session, kept everything he looted without actually using any of it or offering things that will be better suited for other party members. Constantly did dumb shit like trying to get NPCs to give them shit by flirting with them or threatening them, which caused us to miss out on quest hooks. Pretty much every time he showed up, I slapped the hobbit's dick off, yo, and yes, he was black. I slapped that hobbit's dick off, yo.
Yo. I'm not sure if this goes against rules of discussion.
I'm not sure if it goes against the rules discussed, but what are your experience with black people do? You don't ask that question on 4chan, bro.
I mean, like, I don't really ask people what, like, ethnicity they are, you know what I mean? Because most of the time I play online, but I think I've played with, like, maybe 3 or 4 people that, like, I'm pretty sure, I mean, like, they sounded pretty black. You know what I mean?
See, well, the thing is, like, my last 2 black players, I didn't know they were black until the cameras turned. Like, oh shit! Like, oh hey, like hey, and then even then though, those 2 black players RP better than the whole fucking white dudes did. So like, I don't give a fuck. As long as you RP well, that's all that matters to me. As long as you game well, that's all that matters to me.
Yeah, I mean, I've never really, but I mean, like, the thing is, so where I am, like, you know, if I play in person, you know what I mean? Like, it's, you know, there's no other, like, you know, people from Northern Ireland are white, you know what I mean? There's not really any other group of people, you know what I mean? Let's be serious, especially not.
How racist?
Well, it sounds not. I'm sorry. I need to be enriched more, Sweaty. Okay, I should be inviting.
Please enrich me, Daddy.
Please enrich me. Yeah, I should.
Auslander Rouse.
Yeah, I should be getting enriched far more. So I should be. But yeah, honestly, I feel like there's more of a difference between gender than there is ethnicity. You know,
oh, for sure. Yeah.
I haven't really noticed any difference when it comes to. I think men and women play role-playing games very differently.
We'll say though, the funniest I've heard secondhand is at the game store is this. There's a black woman who was playing. I'm pretty sure it was Pathfinder, and she had this huge afro, and she was the most hilarious fucker in the entire building for the entire day. It was just how she talked and how she would blitz the fucking DM.
Did she call you sweetie or sugar?
No, she was like fucking like 23 years old. And she was. And then well, the thing is, she was fit, attractive, had a huge like natural hair fro going on.
At what age are black women allowed to start calling you sugar? At what age is that acceptable?
That'd be like a whole video. but usually it's like it's the age of 30, I think.
Is 30? Once you hit 30, it's like, yeah. Sorry, I couldn't.
Sorry, sugar, can't do it. Like, oh.
Yeah,
but like she was basically like boxing the DM to a fucking corner, and I'm watching this huge fat white dude just struggle to contain this woman. And I was like, because I'm hearing her, and she would say something, and the DM would not be prepared for it. He'd be like,
hell no. I can only imagine. Was this like the stereotype of? I can only imagine it's somewhat similar to your black woman in the Scary Movie. Remember when she?
It was almost that way. But I could tell she was doing it on purpose because she would walk by and she'd go she walked by, she was making this cracker fucking piss himself. I would start I have to hold in my screech I have to hold it in.
Oh fuck!
And like in remember she was playing a black human character.
Yeah.
And I remember she was trying to get the DM to call her the N-word. And
oh, for God's sake, no,
bro!
Like that's gonna make
I know, but it was so funny though, because she was talking to an NPC and she was go on, say it. And the DM, this poor dude was like 450 pounds of pure edgelord, just sweating bullets under his fucking haircut. He's like, she was, go on, call me a fucking duck, I dare you. And I was like, my dice hand was shaking from trying not to hold my laughter, and like I couldn't grab my dudes because like I couldn't control my fingers from laughing so much. You
have no idea, Garbo, how close I want to do. So I've had this idea for a company for ages, and I think I've got this idea, but I need a black guy, so I need to help me. So what I want to do is I need to get one of every type of person. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna need
Thanos. Calm down.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna need a black guy. I'm gonna need one in a wheelchair. I'm gonna need ginger. You know, all that sort of stuff. So my idea is hand out like
the Asian kid in a wheelchair.
Yeah. So my idea is, again, this would be like running Facebook ads, but like, you know, I want to be able to sell like N-word passes, but have them in like plaques, like make it look all fancy and shit.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think? I reckon it would work. And I think you could sell them for like...
I reckon it would work.
I reckon I could get that sold. You know what I mean? I reckon you could sell them for $19.99. What do you think? Like a fancy N-word pass? And like you maybe even throw in
like a gold gilded card.
Yeah.
Pull out. Ashley, sweaty, I have the pass. Says the N-word as loud as possible.
Yeah, I think you could do something like that. And even if we put it in, like it would need it.
Hold on.
No, but it would need to be like it'd be like cameo. So like we would need to get the guy to be like, yeah, I'm giving Garblo, like, Garblo, show this video. I completely condone what you're doing. This is your N-word pass. It's valid for 2024. You know,
you get a fucking golden card, a fucking Burger King crown.
Yeah. What do you think, guys? I reckon I could make that work. The only problem is I don't know if it would get reported or not.
I'm checking my copy bar back. You keep on going.
Yeah, I think it would be a great idea, guys. I'm just putting it out there. I think I could make some money from it, okay?
You'd have to have a cameo.
Yeah, it would need to definitely be a cameo. Like, you would definitely need to put in each order's name. You know what I mean?
Here's your golden flower and pass, and here's your Burger King crown.
Yeah, like honestly, and you know the thing is, and the thing is, how many people do you reckon would actually buy that for like a joke? I think you could sell like it's what it's in the same category as, you know, them people that buy, you know, them plaques that make them a lord or whatever, you know. Do you remember that whole thing? Do you remember you buy like a bit of land, like a meter square patch of land in Scotland?
Oh, in Scotland, yeah. You're like, oh yeah, you're a duke now or some bullshit.
Yeah. Or like, you know, you can get like a star named after someone or whatever. You know, it's in that category. You know what I mean? It's more like a gag joke, like, you know, gift sort of thing. I reckon it's
a gag joke that someone uses the fucking thing.
Well, you know, like, I think it'd be funny anyway. Like, you know, look, it's one of those ones. As long as you.
But Neckbeardia sold me the pack.
Well, it wouldn't be me. I wouldn't be like name. Like, again, this would be one of my companies that's like.
I know.
Faceless. Officially, I wouldn't have anything to do with it.
This is my meme shell company.
Yeah, it would be in my meme shell company. You know what I mean? That's exactly what it would be. If any of you guys are highly melanated and are interested in this business venture,
if any of our listeners are highly
if any of you guys know anyone who would be like, think this sounds like a funny idea, let us know, like, straight up, because like I think it would actually work pretty well, and like, you know, I'll write the ads and get it sold and whatnot if you like handle like being like, Jamie, you can have your N-word pass for the day. It's valid for the year 2024 or whatever.
Imagine, Jesus.
I think it would work. And tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong. And you know. And you know what? You could branch out into all forms of slurs. So you could, like, you know, you could have like the most flamboyant gay fella ever for like F word. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You know, think about it, Garpo. And you guys watching think I'm mad, but you know what? You know, find out who would sell. And think like, and also it would work really well with sponsorships as well for YouTube. Think of the amount of people.
Sponsorship.
Yeah.
Brought to you by the F card.
Yeah. And tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong.
Why my channel get removed again? Fuck.
Right, anyway, look, let's do this one. If any of you guys are interested in that possible business venture, or listening to me, like, yeah, James,
you want to make some fucking money and make you a stock?
Yeah, well, here, if you want, I'll flash up on the screen like how much I've made in this month for May. Well, actually, this is May, actually, and this video won't be up until June. Well, like, I'll just show you how much money I've made in May from one of my websites.
At first, I was a masturbator. Now I'm a master race baiter.
Yeah. I think it could work. You know what I mean? Like all I'm saying, like, let's keep going. Encounter one guy in the group.
Jesus.
Am I that guy?
Encourages one guy in the group to do.
I think I'm that guy.
I think we're both that guy.
Yeah.
James.
Oh,
one guy in the group.
I could get Ben Shapiro on board, and he can give me the K pass.
Oh, God, the K pass?
Yeah, the K pass.
That's not something you use for a highway turnpike fucking like toll booth thing. You get your K pass? I do. All right, go on through.
Anyway, read the post.
Encourages the guy in the group to DM for the first time. Exploits him to no end through backseat DMing both before and during game. Makes him give the entire party one free but weak magic item before we even start. I was kind of mad actually because I wasn't informed of this, but so never got one. He not only got two, a ring and a necklace, but they're clearly absurdly powerful and somehow relevant to his backstory. It's actually part of my backstory.
Actually, part of my backstory. I got away with that.
Actually, it's part of my backstory.
The more I think about backstories, the more I just do not like them. If I be straight up with you, I'm at the point where I feel like backstories almost shouldn't exist.
You are a nobody. You have no story. Shut the fuck up.
I mean, if you're playing like a level, like if you start the campaign like level 5 or whatever, you can have a backstory. But see if you're like a level 1, no. I'm honestly like, you get like 2 lines. You're from this time. This is what you did before. X, Y, and Z. There you go. Job done. You know what I mean? Let's keep going. I'm not in the mood to guard about backstories though.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not. So I'm far more interested in my N-word pass business.
Ran by a white Irishman.
Yeah, yeah. I can give you the P.
Well, it was the ends of England, so I get to have the pass.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? Look, I'm merely the middleman. I need to find someone who would be interested in doing it. and I could handle everything else behind the scenes, and you be the front man. Look, all right.
Only the Irish. So while introducing ourselves, he has to know every little detail he asks about us. He rarely tells us anything about himself and responds with nothing but a darker, mysterious answer. This DM's taking a piss. His magic ring makes guards believe any of his lies. It also lets him open any lock. We ask him what it actually does. He refuses to answer and justifies it with the backstory we know nothing about. Constantly trying to rules lawyer, exploiting the new and inexperienced DM on everything he can. Stands in an empty hallway with a guard coming. Decides to roll on his own and rolls decently high. This lets him simply not let the guard see him because he rolled high.
No, you don't get it.
You don't see grog!
Yeah. Yeah, unironically. Right.
So this is basically that DM is now that guy.
Yeah, nice. Let's keep going. What else do we have here?
Let's see here. Criticizes one guy for not paying attention when it's his fault for dragging out every turn, including ours. Arguing with the DM to his own benefit. Two of us eventually get fed up and plot to get rid of the ring. He tries to get us all killed off as a prank. It's just a prank, bro.
It's just a prank, bro. What are you on about?
In retaliation, Buddy cuts his finger off. I get a bird familiar to fly off with it and the ring. Tells DM he makes it reappear with secret magic he had. DM finally tells him no. Tells DM he just knows a witch nearby that can replace it. We all get fed up and kill the game. Yep. That's it.
That sounds like I'm not.
Actually, I have a secret force field that brings the ring back to my hand and replaces my finger.
Yeah, actually, I just use prestidigitation and it fixes all my problems.
I didn't realize how much I hate the D&D magic system until I started reading more Reddit stories. Oh my god! I
cast prestidigitation and the DM actually sucked my deck. Do you believe that, Carb?
I cast prestidigitation and all the shit my pants fucking went away.
Yeah.
Bill, it appears you shit your pants. The shit just gets sucked away.
You know the worst thing? Prestidigitation would probably work for shitted pants.
Shit.
Well, what would you call it? Sharded pants? Or?
No, it's just I find the term shitted pant just funny to me. It's just funny to me.
What other context would you put in?
Billy, I shitted my pant.
Yeah, it's past tense. Right, let's keep going. What else do we have?
Past tense of shit. Shit.
Shitted. I think shitted.
Shit, F-fug, XDDDDD.
Yeah. So do any of you guys know anyone, like, in a wheelchair, maybe, like, spina bifida, that could sort me out with an S-Pass?
S-Pass? What's S for?
Yeah, spastic pass.
Oh, you're fucking blue hat.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna... Yeah, I can do that.
You gotta get that one memester guy who's, like, Mickey, whatever the fuck his name is.
Oh, I can...
He, trolls liberals because he's basically floor bound, has a fucking weird ass mouth.
Oh yeah, he is funny. Actually.
You know for a fact he would do it.
He would be up for that actually. Yeah, he actually does some really good videos. So not
hey buddy, want me some money?
Yeah, I think we can make that work.
Do you guys like tabletop RPGs? Do you like waifus and husbandfus in a colorful fantasy world? Do you fucking hate the ATF? Well, partner, do I have a tabletop RPG for you? Based off of a book series that holds back zero punches, the Veil Rider TTRPG is a game system based around the use of both blood magic, spells, swords and spears, as well as a healthy dose of machine gun fire and grenades. All activities in the game are based around an action point system, a set of points that you both use and spend and regain to do things in the world, allowing you a huge breadth of actions both in and out of combat. The basic field manual manual boasts 17 playable races, both foreign and familiar, including gnolls, elves, harpies, and spiderfolk. There are additionally 19 jobs with unlockable skill trees, ranging from a newly turned local man-at-arms to gunslingers who have luck on their side and might just be your huckleberry. Did we mention the war crimes? There are war crimes. There's a war crime chart. There's a war crime score. Yeah. Don't overuse the gas weapons and human shields or else local law may be a bit pissed. While the basic player manual or field manual is enough to play a game, there is also the combat controller manual that expands on nearly everything in the field manual, including nearly 100 new spells and potions, weapons, beckoners, drugs, and all manner of tools to use in the creation of the game. I also paid extra for hand-drawn art, so yeah, there's that too. If you want to be a dwarven machine gunner mowing down southern elves while blasting pumped-up kicks in your ears via cassette player, then the Veil Rider TTRPG is the game you have been waiting for. Ah, shit, the Yamato found the Willy P grenades. Hey! Put that down!
Anyway, let's go with this one.
Give me a cripple pass.
we will lead the thread. We will lead the thread for a change, okay?
Once I was that guy for raping the character of another player. I wonder why you're that guy.
Alright,
That's crazy. Yo, man, I raped the elf and they're calling me that guy. I don't get it, man. They're a bunch of liberals, man.
They were playing fucking liberals.
Playing with liberal trannies. I hate this shit. Fuck, man. I can't rape another player? I thought it was America.
We used to be a proper country. We used to be a proper country. What the fuck? We used to be getting a few beers on the way home from work. For God's sake, just drive. What are you on about?
God damn it, Shane. It used to be a proper country.
Yeah, he's wearing until Skibbity Biden! Skibbity!
Fucking Skibbity Biden ruined my rape fantasies. No!
Yeah.
Fucking James, why? Okay, so once I was that guy for another character, another player, he made a human girl. After 2 sessions, he didn't want to play her again, but also didn't want to kill her off.
Oh, that's because he wanted to be molested this time around. That's why.
My character used Fatal 2 vibes when.
Yeah, well, you know what it was play was? He was like, well, if I do the molesting, it's only fair that I let another player molest me. So it's like, chicksy backsies. So it means it's alright, you know what I mean? It means we both
Tis Fedor, my molester.
Yeah, it's not gay. It's not gay because he sucked my dick, but I kind of feel bad, so I kind of sucked his dick. You know what I mean? So kind of evened it out. So
I'm not gay. You sucked my dick.
Yeah, exactly. So I evened it out. So it's not gay at all. In fact, we kind of went into negative.
We're just bros, bro. We're just broing around.
Bro job. Chugga.
Bro, it's not gay. We're bros. Right?
Yeah, it's you never kiss your homies goodnight.
So my character used Charm Person, and during our early years of old D&D, the spell was pretty much suggestion on steroids. If you RP that the victim is your friend. I even remember that I argued with the GM and player about why the spell would work for. I'm telling you, bro, it would work for sex.
It probably would. I just wouldn't really recommend it.
Why would you argue for it?
I think it would.
Just let me rape you, bro. Fuck, you're making it so difficult.
What
the fuck, man?
Just hit play. Just keep going. Just keep going. Let's finish this place.
Could you imagine being a DM and hear this bullshit? Can't you just be normal?
Normally for me, I kind of instigate a lot of these sort of things. Not gonna lie, I'm pretty bad for that. So I've got problems. Okay.
But let's see here. And why is being the same party, she wouldn't use mental defense to resist it. They let me have it. I cringe at the thought now. Yeah, I bet you do, you fucking weirdo. Yeah. I didn't get punished, but I should have been. Plus, I think I'm the only one who remembers it. So what? So why? He doesn't want to kill her off. I guess I'll just fucking rearrange her guts forcibly, and ta-da, the problem's solved. Where's ta-da?
Here. Do you want to hear something really funny? Actually,
jazz hands towards cum-filled human. Ta-da!
I'm not even joking. So,
what the fuck?
So when Ozzy goes to the toilet, he stands up. He goes, ta-da! I'm not even joking.
Your son does?
Yeah, when he takes a shit, he gets up. He goes, ta-da! I'm not even joking.
That's right, son. Very good.
I think it's funny.
I bet you do.
Yeah, I think it's top tier comedy. Anyway, finish off this post and then we'll...
Now that's comedy.
Yeah.
Been years. I guess teenage horniness overtook me. Luckily, I played with friends who didn't hold a grudge. Is with your friends? For God's sakes. Like, oh yeah, that's our friend Greg. He likes to rape NPCs. Like, what the... Oh, Greg, you silly goose. Like, what the fuck's wrong with you?
Well, the player...
What's wrong with your friend? This guy? He's just a little silly guy. He's a little funny guy.
He just kind of enjoys it, you know? It's just a bit of fun. What are you on about? I don't know what you're talking about, man.
If any of my friends try that, they would get fucking kicked in the chest. I'll tell them right now. Like, get the fuck out of my house, you idiot.
You tell me...
Oh, you don't want... You want to have this plan? How about this raper, bro? Like... where's your mind go?
You know what? I've been thinking about this for a long time. I kind of want to, like, live stream the most cursed game I could possibly do. You know what I mean? I want it to be, like, an absolute disaster.
Yeah. We've discussed this at length a few times.
I kind of like the idea of, like, making... Like, doing like a live... I kind of like the idea of it being like, you know, the way, because let's be serious. So Roll 20 is...
Let's be serious.
Well, Roll 20 is staged, so like, why don't we not like do the same thing, but make it as cursed as humanly possible? Like, really make it into like something truly incredible. Like, I want it to be like, what's the whole deal with that guy at the minute? You know, the guy that... It's probably old news by this point, but you know the guy with the Sonic 2 medallion, and he's getting done
for...
Chris
Chan?
No.
Oh, no. Oh, Rakita Law.
Yeah. I wanna like do like... I want to do like a Let's Play live stream series, but it slowly descends into something similar to that. But of course, it's not actually real. You know what I mean? But I want it to be like an absolute disaster as like an extreme art piece. I really want it to be like a little art house. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Kind of. I don't know. Like, let's keep going. I mean, not ideal. He's repentant. I'll give him that.
You're repentant. You're with all your sins, and not you fucking dork.
Yeah. Here, what's this one? This is a two-part.
Here we go. Yeah, 5 players in game. Guy 1, fighter. Guy 2, warlock. Guy 3, rogue. Guy 1, girl 1, sorcerer. Girl 2, cleric. Ooh. Okay. I won't tell you which I am, so no one can track me down if someone somehow figures out the game. Girl 1 is extremely autistic-based. Character is extremely withdrawn and hates talking. Talks all the time in a quavery, scared voice, and is scared of everything, especially magic. She is a sorcerer.
All right, okay.
Honestly, you know, like, I understand that quite a bit. Like, have you seen this shit I can do, man?
Yeah. Hey, you wouldn't believe it. You know, it reminds... Never mind.
I've seen things you people wouldn't believe.
No, you know what it is? I'm not even joking. See, whatever. Sometimes I would sit and have a drink with human meats, and, like, my IRL friends do not believe that I've been contacted by fucking ghoulies. They think, no, James, you're just being paranoid. It's like, no, man, I'm telling you right now. There's some people that have tried to get in contact with me online, and they glow. They absolutely stink of alphabet agencies. I'm telling you this.
I hear you too love hunting down minorities. Hello, Glowy.
Yeah, like, I'm not even joking. I have had straight up messages like that. Like, it's like, okay, this is a...
Hello, my fellow racist. Mm-hmm.
Hey, I've had straight... It's like, Joe James, like, what do you think? Like, domestic targetism's pretty cool, isn't it? And like,
it's pretty based, right?
Yeah, and like, you know, I'm a big fan of like what happened in January 6th. Aren't you? Are you like really into that? Yeah, I think like, you know, they
don't you just love the IRA?
Yeah, like, I'm not even joking. I've had this so many times, and it's like it's I don't know if it's people trying to troll me at this point or not now. I really have no idea. But whenever I try to talk to like my IRL friends about it, they kind of just look. It's like, James, don't be.
Oh, James, you're just being paranoid.
No, don't be silly. Megan's the only person that believes me, like IRL, like that believes me on this sort of stuff, and she's like,
it's fucking Megan sending the emails too. It's her just fucking like gaslight you.
No, Megan's had the same emails from like a lot of like. She doesn't get.
Hello,
it as
my
much.
fellow female racists. How you do? How do you do?
Yeah. Anyway, look,
I too love looks at Palm hating on the tans.
Yeah. Keep going. She's a sorcerer. Okay, a sorcerer that's scared of magic. Great.
Could you imagine like an FBI agent in a fucking game store? How do you do, my fellow white supremacist?
Yeah. That's what it feels like. Though.
Here's my new 40K Imperial Guard army. It's all like swastika. Yeah. Like this guy fucking glows.
Yeah.
Here's my commissar, Emerald Hitler.
Yeah, like his mustache.
You like his painted on mustache.
Yeah.
Imagine being that one FBI fucking intern. Like, I gotta paint all these fucking models. God damn it.
Can we not
There's like 10 interns in the basement painting 40K. This is fucking bullshit, man.
Yeah. I mean, like, it's not like they can hire someone on Fiverr to do the job. Like, who on earth are they going to get? Like, yeah, I'm okay with doing this commission. You know?
It sounds great.
Yeah. It's like, no, we'll pay you. Don't worry about it. Well, anyway, look, let's keep going. So, Sorcerer, scared of magic. Great.
Refuses to use her magic to solve easily solvable problems whenever she is scared, which is always takes it familiar with human intelligence. Whenever her character is too scared to talk, she sends her familiar to be in the scene and talk for her, so she, the player, can be talking nonstop in every scene. I actually don't hate this so far.
Yeah.
This seems fun? Question mark.
It's got potential, but like, that's just.
I cannot express how annoying the familiar is. Imagine the most annoying Disney princess animal sidekick you can.
Yeah, that's gonna be a no for me, dog.
Every scene must involve her somehow. Even when Rogue is thinking around by himself, she astral projects to follow him and comment. The squirrel on your shoulder. You fucking suck at stealthing. Shut the fuck up, squirrel. Does nothing, just comments. Standard woman player character. Does nothing, comments. Constantly interrupts dialogue to tell us what her character is thinking. On the rare occasions when she's not in the scene, she still interrupts to talk about what her character would think were she present. We'll do anything directly, as in we'll be in a scene and say, I stand in the corner and looks concerned, waiting for someone else to approach her, and gets annoyed if no one understands or reacts to her cues. I mean, you're in a game full of men. We don't see most obvious cues.
Yeah, you're gonna. I think you're.
Bro, she's flirting with you. What? It's been 3 years. What signs?
What? You know what? I still think it's really funny. One of my friend Deal, I got him a job in my old work. This was years ago, and he ended up becoming a chef for a few years. But there was this waitress, and she was really, really nice looking, and she kind of fancied me. Deal, like she was actually like really nice looking, and he just blew that completely. Like he didn't stand it. Like he just made a disaster of it.
He completely fumbled the bag.
No, he fumbled it to the point of it wasn't until a few months later he was talking to me about it. He's like, yeah, I
James, I think she liked me. You don't fucking say.
yeah. Well, it's because she was asking me about him because she knew that like I was friends with him before, like, you know, I knew him like before work, you know what I mean? Like, you know, like that's how I got him the job, sort of thing. And she was asking me all about him and whatnot, and like Deal just fucked it badly. So he did, like, this was years ago. This would have been maybe 2016, 17-ish. You know what I mean? It was a good few years back. Anyway, let's keep going.
So, whenever anyone makes the mistake of RPing with her, she won't change anything or have any character development. She just continues to quaver in fear. Comments constantly that combat is pointless and means we failed in some way to avoid it. Spends every combat trying to brainwash enemies into standing down by abusing weird rules. That's basically like that fucking that meme where what was that Crystal Gym cartoon? The Steve Universe meme.
Oh,
seen those?
Yeah. No, please don't. You know what? The idea of a pacifist sounds like a really cool, interesting take, but it's really not. It's probably the most boring thing you can possibly do that'll disrupt every game way more than what anything. I can't think.
Piss off all your fellow players.
I cannot think of a character archetype worse than playing a pacifist. A pacifist is just, you shouldn't be adventuring then. You really shouldn't be here at all. You know what I mean?
Well, the healer pacifist I could see. Like maybe they're part of a church where they can't do harm. Because remember, in my game, satyrs can't kill.
Yeah, but also, would they not be healing the enemy then as well?
Do what now?
Would they not be healing the enemy as well?
So what you can do, if you really want to fuck with players, have one of the Op 4 be a pacifist. That's always pretty fun.
Yeah, I don't know.
But let's see here. Insist everything be rolled. Everything. When the rogue sneaks up to a level 1 NPC to assassinate her in her sleep, she gets surprised and annoyed the DM just says he kills her without a roll. Insist every second of every day be role played, like giving long, detailed explanations of what she puts onto a sandwich.
What was that?
Ironic. You think about it.
Have you ever seen that? You know, the Internet Historian. Do you remember his video he did with like the Harry Potter fan fiction?
Oh yeah, my
immortal, was it, or
my immortal? Thank you. Yeah, my immortal.
And like they spend like 5 minutes at the start of each chapter explaining exactly what like costumes that they're wearing. That's what I'm imagining. I was wearing my black mini skirt with my stripy socks.
My stripy socks.
My stripy socks.
I put down tomato and then a lettuce, but in that order. But then I also take mayonnaise and put it on the lettuce. It's just like, would you please just say you make a sandwich?
Well, no, you see, whenever I squirt on the mayo, I kind of like to do lines. Some people like to do the square shape. Other people like to just be messy and just like fire it all over the show. But I kind of like the lines.
Be a little messy boy.
Yeah. Please don't. Right, let's do this post. We're coming up on an hour. We'll do this post in one more.
Please don't.
Please.
When someone says we walk from a castle to the harbor next to it, she complains that the sudden dramatic time skip because of the DM didn't have anything happen during the 8-minute walk. Also, the character is 24, but is described to look like a 13-year-old girl, but not explicitly, because she can never say anything explicitly. When we met a 12-year-old girl in PC, she dragged her into the party and insisted we take her along on our quest to fight evil sorcerer kings. Warlock finally quits the game, citing her as the main reason. Like, I'm out, fuck it.
Yeah, I'd be on board with that. I just can't be arsed with that.
I just can't do it anymore, man. I can't fucking do it. She made 17 sandwiches in one day.
You know, the thing is, right, I think my views on how I spend my time have, ever since I got Aussie, my views on all this sort of stuff has changed so dramatically. Whereas before, I'd be like, oh, you know what, you should really try and sit down and talk to these people and like try and work it out. It's like, yeah, I don't have time for that. I'm gone, man. See you, babe. I don't have
time for your bullshit.
Yeah, I just don't have time. The idea of like wasting days or hours of my life. See if I get to play, and I don't get to play that often. See if you're going to start role playing out like the mundane shop, not even like a magical shop. It's like, yes, let me buy ration. Fuck off, man. Get out. Normies, get out, please. Right, we'll do one more. Oh, here, this is
Normies, get out, please.
This one. Oh, here, this is another big one. Will we go with this one?
That girl. I fucking love.
There's more Femoid. You know, the thing is, I find like women players tend to be more like mid, if that makes any sense. Like, not in a bad way. Like, I find more like male players to be like I find like it's kind of like there's really good male players and there's also really shit male players, and I find most women players tend to be kind of like somewhere in the middle. Like, I don't think they tend to be...
saying they're not mid. They're just extremely nicely average players.
Yes,
There's nothing
average,
really weird
average
going on.
Yeah, average would be the way I would describe most female players that I've played with.
The thing is, when the female players go off the rails, they go off the rails hard. You're like, oh shit, you're actually crazy, you know?
Yeah, well, I think that's more because fellas don't realize that they're like, oh, how do we rule this in? Is this okay? I don't know. Like, you know, and then again, you let girls away with stuff way more than what you would let a lot of guys away with. You know what I mean?
I don't know. So far, my female players have been pretty level-headed.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. Anyway, look,
we'll see.
We'll see. I might be able to corrupt them. Anyway,
so initially we met her when she was in and out of hospital for endometriosis stuff, not too uncommon, but it can affect some people very badly. I don't know.
What is it? Disease
stuff,
which causes tissue
uteral stuff.
Oh, right. Okay, never mind.
This, however, meant that once she got free of her chronic pain, she turned to an over-chaotic, entitled cunt.
Hormone issue then, I imagine?
It's probably hormonal, yeah. Like, if my redneck science degree steers me well, usually if it involves like the uterus or something like that, there's a lot of hormonal problems.
Yeah. Well, I'll give her, at least she got a bit of an excuse this time.
Yeah. Her character was half dragonborn, half tiefling. Oh, God,
fuck off. Right.
Daughter of one of the lords of hell. Oh, no! It just gets worse.
Skibbity.
Skibbity tiefling. Skibbity tiefling. Dragonborn.
Fuck off. Okay, just keep going. Let's just bag this out. We're almost an hour in.
With certain innate magical qualities. Fucking Jason Leatham, like, I have certain innate magical qualities.
Yeah.
Was apparently very beautiful despite being part dragon, part devil, and hair that changed colors with her mood.
Oh.
As far as her pronouns aren't in here. She almost only ever described her PC's thoughts with what color or shade her hair went. Didn't matter the scene, she cut over everything to loudly state her character's hair color with all the gravitas of William Wallace talking about free. My hair is red.
I am angry.
You see that? There's an old video of like the wolf girl in class. My eyes are green.
Yes. They turn green when I'm on the hunt. I love that. Honestly, I think that you know.
I fucking love that video, dude.
The girl is being serious, and thankfully, I actually found her because she's got loads of other videos like this. So there's tons of other ones that she did. That was comedy though. It's like my eyes change color when I'm on the hunt. Oh, anyway.
When I'm really angry.
Fuck, cunt. Yeah, did you have like I had vampire girls, so I did like because Twilight was really big.
Yeah. I had a mix. So in my high school, we had a mix of vampire girls, werewolf girls, and the furries.
Yeah, I didn't have any furries, but there was like I think there was more like vampire.
Hey there, Abigail. How's your pack doing today? I remember like this deadpan because Abigail was in my class with me. I think we had math together, and I was like, "Hey, Abigail." She was, "Oh, good morning. How's your pack doing?" "They're great." I'm like, "Great," because we sat right next to each other.
That's nice. You know, that's good. There was only
how's your pack doing?
Yeah, I think there was like 3 or 4 in my year that all hung about together. I'm pretty positive it was vampires that were into though. I think it was because I vaguely remember the Twilight, but they could have been into werewolves as well. I couldn't tell you.
Well, the problem is that the Twilight clash both werewolves and vampires together, so it literally fed both those factions of high school.
So, are you Team Edward or Team Jacob?
I am team. They both go in the fucking pyre.
Are you sure? No. What?
I'm pretty sure.
You don't want.
I don't care if he's native. Into the pyre you go.
You don't want to be Team Jacob? What? Come on.
No, come on. No teams here.
Come on. You can do it.
Get on the fucking mortar tubes. I gotta say to those fucking two idiots.
Okay, keep on. Let's keep going. Let's finish off. Let's hear about Wolf. Dragonborn.
Standard Femoid. Okay, so she almost only so standard Femoid main character stuff ensued. The term Femoid's so funny. I don't know why.
I love it. You know, me and Megan, we did a femcell documentary on Gumroad a wee while back, and femcells, I've got the term moids for men. Moids. I love it. I think it's the funniest word ever.
I'm gonna moid.
Moid.
I'm moiding Larry.
The moids. The moids.
So let's see here. Literally stated she was the main character for the 3 years we played together, had a character built with a neurotic attention to detail to both be exactly the kind of character she could get into role-playing, as well as uber competitive, as it was written by our Power Gamer DM helping her. After the first few sessions where she didn't naturally win all the time. Oh yeah, and on top of being fully optimized cleric, she was a cleric? A cleric, hold on, a daughter of one of the Lords of Hell, Dragonborn half-tiefling cleric? Okay. She also had the unexpected buttload of magic items, weapons, and assorted stuff. This was to the point where she could outstrip the rest of the party combined, and we were already fighting fights at least 8 CR above our advised level. What was worse, however, was that she went from being a good friend in genuine riot and just became this most toxic embodiment of a self-professed girl boss. Oh yes, the girl boss.
Yeah.
She girl boss too close to the sun, Larry. She's gone.
Yeah. She flew too close to the sun. I've never experienced one like this though. I've honestly I've
experienced a few girl bosses in my day, and they're always insufferable.
No, not like girl boss in general. I've met. Trust me, I've came across.
You married one?
No, I've came across more than enough HR managers. HR managers fear me.
Say no more, my friend. Say no more. HR manager.
Do you know how difficult it is to be sent to HR when you work in a kitchen? Like, that's all I gotta say, guys. Like, do you have any idea how difficult it is to be sent to HR when you work in a kitchen? Like, that's just not something that happens. You know what I mean?
The steak is fucking drier than the queen's cut. Straight to HR.
Yeah. Anyway, let's keep going. Let's see what else does.
So would bitch endlessly about people she'd met who really hadn't done anything unreasonable, like a customer asking about deals on handbags was apparently a malicious bitch. any conversation nearby that she had an opinion on, she would loudly assert herself as an ultimate authority on it and would argue, cry, and claim she was being victimized or bullied if you disagreed with her because she only did this when she was confident she knew what she was talking about. So
I've met a lot of guys that are like that, if I be honest with you. Like,
gun dudes are the worst, dude. Gun dudes are the fucking worst.
Like,
I swear to God, man, the M4's always been fully automatic. Get in the fucking box.
No, the worst place, I think. So I feel like most of the boards on 4chan, the people on it, I think you can get some decent conversation, or at least like maybe something insightful. The only
/ Biz for sure.
Biz is not too, well. Biz, you need to just watch out for, like, there's a lot of shells on there. What I will say is the worst. I feel like the worst board is definitely history.
Oh, fuck's
them guys.
Fucking history.
No, them guys have no idea what they're talking about. Like,
actually, Lorcus Inventile was the best armor piece of all the Roman army. Yeah,
it's really bad. I think that's the only board on 4chan where I've went on to, and I've actually just turned it off in absolute disgust of the amount. Like, don't get me
disgust. Please.
Yeah, it's like I see an interesting thread. It's like, okay, what's here? And the amount of just how many YouTube videos have you watched on this subject? You know what I mean? It's that's what it feels like. It feels like some guy read half a wiki article and maybe watched a couple of YouTube videos.
The wiki specialist, a lot of those guys.
No, it's not even a wiki specialist, because like they don't even get that right. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't know. Like,
did you just Google this to fit in with the conversation?
Yeah, it feels like that, but it's like, and even then, whenever they get the information, it's like they don't know how to apply it correctly or something. I don't know. There's something. It's definitely the worst board on 4chan by not by a big margin, because like trash exists and B exists.
Oh,
and, like,
Ben, what the fuck is trash?
I think trash is just like furry porn, fucking
furry pony, fucking pedoland.
Yeah, that's what.
Like, goddamn, dude. Like, it's an absolute fest.
Yeah, but yeah, no, it is. Don't get me wrong. There's worse places, but I feel like it's the worst blue board. How does that sound? Is that the best way I can put it?
Yeah.
History is the worst blue board by a big margin. Anyway, like,
poll.
Well, pull, like, like, if there's anything interesting happening and there's a video of it, finally you're going to get it from there. And, like, there's some good stuff. Don't get me wrong, vast majority of it's trash. But, like, there's maybe, like, one decent thread a day or so. You know what I mean? Like, you do get it.
Yeah, like, wait for it. Like,
yeah, there's a lot, and there's a lot of shilling. So there is, like, there's a lot of fucking... Like, there's a lot of trash, you know what I mean? But, like, that goes anywhere. Anyway.
Also, hi, Rob.
Yeah.
Okay, so, described herself as, and saw nothing wrong with being a chaotic disaster bisexual. Chaotic disaster bisexual with big girl prospects. And has the biggest dick energy out of all my friends.
Okay.
Oh, and she slept around. Oh, shit. She's going full fucking slag on us here.
Okay.
Slept around almost the entire friend group. Only missed 2 guys, me and my close bro, and I'm fairly sure she tried with both of us. Had a sob fest and a bitch. Why would you want to sleep with your fellow players? That's going to create drama.
Yeah, I would avoid that. I would, play better off.
It appears you rolled a natural 1. Guess you're on bottom. Like, Jesus, man. Like, I would, like, even if I had even if an absolute smoke show was in my party, I would not do that, because this is going to create friction, and I guarantee one of those other fucks is going to get jealous about it and be all cat. It's literally going to tear the group apart, dude.
Do you not like it? Do you reckon the person like this got pegged by them?
Got absolutely fucking railed.
Yeah, what do you think?
Like, this dude has an imprint of this girl's breast on his back.
Yeah. I like the idea of that.
Hey, Jeremy, are those nipple marks? I would talk about it. Okay?
No, you're all right.
She said you want to fuck, but no, I'm the one who got fucked.
All right, okay, let's finish this one off. We're coming up to an hour. Well, fuck,
Yep. Had a sob fest and a bitch fit after the campaign. Swung away from her onto my PC's back history about how she didn't know about something and ended up PMing everyone else in our group, including some good friends, to paint me like I've been abusing her for years. So I got booted. So I get booted from my closest group of friends of 3 years, which fucking broke me. And then, see, I'm telling you, like, if it was two gay dudes doing it, no one would fucking care. When a woman does this shit and sleeps around the party, it's gonna break entire people apart. I guarantee if some dude going, but my backstory, no one would care because she's a woman and probably slept with the DM. It says, oh well, he's clearly a toxic. I read this guy.
Yeah, you know, the thing is,
I'm not I'm not saying all female players, obviously.
All I'm saying is she probably did you a favor, because if you're hanging about with people like that anyway, you don't want to be mates with them.
Like, bomb, yeah.
Like, you know, honestly, like if you're mates with people that would automatically assume from this person who is clearly
you're a rapist.
Yeah, I would be more than okay with that. Like, honestly, see if I'm like hanging about with mates with people like that, the sooner they pull that type of shit, the better, because like I just don't want anything. Like
you can go, oh, you're all cringe. I'm leaving.
I'm see you about, guys. See you about. Like, honestly, she did you a favor. That's the way I would look at it, straight up. Like, honestly, let's finish this post off though. What else did she have to say? What did she do?
Or sleep with, for that matter.
Yeah. One of my
well, like, actually, so while we're here, actually, before we go any further, what would you do if you were a DM and you knew a female player was spreading legs across the entire party? Like, would you try and stop it, or would you like, oh fuck? Would you like panic? Like what would you do?
For me, I wouldn't get involved. I don't like talking to people about their interpersonal relationships. If I be honest with you, it's not something that I would want to get involved with at all. And like, you know, I would just be straight up with people about that. So like, I'm just not getting involved with that. And like, you know, whenever things go,
could you guys not, please?
Yeah, it would be easier if you just didn't. But like, you know, I don't really have any leg to stand on to say no, you can't be at that. You know what I mean? But whenever things do, if or when things do go tits up, like, you know, I don't want any
slowly point finger.
Well, I don't want any he says she says bullshit. I don't want to be involved.
Yeah.
I'm not getting, like, when it's going well, I don't want to be involved. When it's going bad, I don't want to be involved. Is that fair? You know, that's the only way I put
it. Leave me fucking out of this.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, I don't know. Like, I'm past the point in my life of like getting involved with like fucking drama. You know what I mean?
So hold on. So she gets booted. So this dude gets booted and it breaks him. Then my close buddy who didn't break things off entirely gets booted for still seeing me and not showing loyalty. And one of my other friends, who's a known pole fag to me, also gets cast off, and it's just her and two other dudes now. Herself, her current boyfriend, who's a fucking gem of a man and deserves better, but he's chivalric, classically feminist.
He's not
loyal to a fault, interacts.
Can't be a gem of a man then, and have them words associated as well. I'm sorry, man.
Classically feminist. God, like, if we'll be treated equally, this is what it looks like. Me and James, where you get the same amount of shit the guys do. Welcome to equality.
Yay. Okay, what else do they have to say? Ironically, the three of us, given the boot, were the original friend group, but after all that, it's kind of painful to talk to them. Yeah. So why didn't I do anything different earlier on? Because I considered her a friend for years, and did so up until I figured out what she'd done. I wish I could say I was a problem player, but other game experiences back up my inevitable conclusion of thinking over my actions. Also, hi, Rob. Hey, Rob.
I mean, so basically, the girl boss fucking literally fucks around and breaks apart an entire friend group and declares herself the winner. That
sounds lovely. I love people like this. These are my favorite types of human beings. I wish I could spend more time with them. Have you ever read a post and been like, God, I wish I could live through that exact experience? I wish that. Oh God!
Put me in, coach. Fucking put me in.
God, I wish that was me.
God, I wish that was me.
Yeah. That's gonna be a no. You know what? Do you want to do one more? Will we do one more and then that'll be us?
Okay. Yeah.
Do you want to do this one?
So, want to do that one? Sure.
Yeah,
we had a player that always wanted to do wacky, over the top things, but then would get upset when either A, it didn't result in the outcome he wanted, or B, he was told he couldn't do it because it either made no sense or was impossible. Is this you, James? Is this you right here?
I don't know what you're talking about, man, because my ideas are good. That's the difference.
Are these Protestant potatoes? James, shut the fuck up.
My ideas are good, okay? I'm sorry. You guys just wouldn't get it.
You guys don't get my fucking intelligent humor.
Yeah, like
I watch Rick and Morty. You guys don't understand.
Like, my brain is just so big and pulsating. You guys just would never get it. Like, you know.
It's so big and pulsating.
Yeah, pulsates. Yeah,
it just throbs with humor and intelligence.
Actually, I've got a problem at the minute. So I've been like trying to teach Ozzy about like organs and stuff like that, and because I showed him how to like feel your pulse from your neck. He thinks your heart is in your neck. And I've got a little, it's like, no, it's down here. I keep trying to show it to him, but it's easier to show. He's like, no, heart here. Heart. It's like, no, Ozzy, it's not in your neck. You can feel it there, but that's like, he just doesn't get it. I messed up. I really shouldn't have done that. But it's one of those ones, because like, if you feel your temple, then you could understand it better. You know what I mean? But
to be fair, you're better than me, because I told my stepdaughter there was a frog in her throat and tried feeding her worms.
Oh no!
I was like, you know, if you feel that jump, yeah, that's the frog in your throat. He lives there. I was like, oh my god, is he hungry? And I'm like, I guess so. And I'm like, no. And I go trace her, because I had a box of bait worms in the fridge for fishing.
For God's sake, that's horrible.
I was like, wait, she wouldn't. Oh fuck! I go scrambling off the couch towards the fucking fridge. Wait.
The only one like that we do is we tell them that the monsters live in your mouth and they eat your teeth, so they do.
they eat your teeth.
Yeah, well, that's why you got to brush your teeth, because then it kills all the monsters.
Dirt into your pillow for the dirt man.
But I mean, like, it's more or less true. You know what I mean? Like, let's be serious. It's bacteria in your mouth. It's like
gingivitis.
Yeah, like the tiny monsters in your mouth. That's why you need to brush your teeth. He's like, monsters.
Actually, you know what? You're not wrong. They are fucking monsters.
Yeah, they are
like micro monsters.
Yeah, they are. So like, you know, and it works. You know what I mean? It's
and your toothbrush is your mighty sword to slay the monsters.
It makes sense though. Like, you know, and he's more than happy. He's like, because of monsters, get the monsters. I was like, yeah, of course.
That's right, son. Kill the monsters. You're leveling up right now.
Yeah, exactly. Anyway, look, let's keep going. So this is totally not me, because my ideas are actually
it's totally not me. It was a constant thing with him, wanting to try and convince NPCs to do completely outrageous things they would normally never do, or do some superior, intricate combat maneuver, and want to result in an incredibly specific outcome. It was annoying to everyone else, because he was always trying to steal scenes by doing dumb shit and therefore rooting for everyone else, or needlessly putting himself in danger, and then we have to bail him out, like setting an entire village on fire.
I don't know what you're on about, guys.
We'll just set the building on fire and the rats will just die.
Yeah, I mean, like, I don't get why. I really don't understand the issue here.
Flaming rats through the building. Oh shit.
You know,
James, why'd you do this? I didn't do anything. You did this.
You know, the thing is, no one's burnt down anything in any of my games in a while now, not gonna lie. Like, normally at least one building's set on fire any game I run, and it's actually
So you need a fantasy fire marshal bill. What you need?
Oh wait, no. Come to think of it, no. Not last session, but it was a session. No, it was a couple sessions ago. This would have been. I'm thinking this would have been maybe in like late, like November, December time. I ran this game, and yeah, the players got off like an anthrax bomb or whatever.
And a fucking
virus bomb. Yeah, it was like a neurotoxin bomb, and I mean, they escaped. Only one of them got melted. I kind of ran it the same way. Do you know the movie The Lock with Sean Connery and Nicolas Cage?
Yeah, with little spheres.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was going for.
Small tangent. Those poison spheres look delicious. All right, like, as a kid, I wanted to eat them. I was like, man, this fucking probably tastes awesome.
Oh, I mean, is that millennial Tide Pods then?
The fucking virus bomb orbs.
Yeah. I can't. What was the? It was like something like something. It was like nerve agent. It was like nerve agent or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
So next time if you're playing like a cyberpunk type of game, you should totally give your players a nerve agent. Like, you know, you should definitely give them weapons of mass destruction. That would have been pretty cool of you. Just putting that out there.
There ain't a fun time like a war crime.
Yeah, exactly. Anyway, it's only a war crime if you get done for it. Anyway, you know what I mean. Only losers get suffer war crimes. You know what I mean? Like, don't be silly. Anyway,
real chest take a poisonous pill and they're during the fucking court appearance.
You know the thing is, it's all about marketing anyway. Because like, look at like I'm just putting it out there. Japanese, they did some mad war crimes. Isn't really brought up all that much. You know,
look, world anime, isn't that crazy?
Yeah,
wow,
like,
they're so uwu kawaii desu.
Yeah, like if you could just like make anime or something, you can probably get away with like some like really
just make cute cartoon girls and you can kill off half of Korea. It's fine.
Yeah, like you do Korea, you can do China. Honestly, it's some mad numbers coming out of China. Like, you know, it's like China. It's like, yeah, it was like there was only like a few billion died from it. You know what I mean? It was like, yeah, they may have released bubonic plague. Yeah, but like it was alright.
Did you die though?
Yeah, but like they were. I mean, like the thing is, you need to remember these were like they weren't killing like Chinamen, so like, it's all right. Don't worry. I'm probably gonna have to edit that out.
You're just killing bugmen. Who cares?
Yeah,
right, guys?
Yeah, it's something like look, let's be serious. People would actually care about it though. Like people would actually talk about it. Like finish the post, and then that's going to be awesome. Finish the post.
Let's see. But it was also the fact that he would always get salty about it and have that "you're trying to ruin my fun" attitude when it didn't go his way. Anyways, it eventually solved itself because he got fed up with always feeling like he was being overly referred when no one else was. Overly refereed when no one else was, and so he quit. But the only reason he felt like he was always being told no or being rules lord was because no one else was trying to do even a fraction of the retarded shit he was.
Okay.
Standard that guy.
Yeah, pretty much that guy. Right, so
and then he fucked the DM.
Yeah, and then the DM pegged him and then accused him of L-lapping himself. And
and other range buddies.
Yeah, pretty much something like that. So if you are a melanated individual,
right for the throat, James?
Yeah, if you are any form of ethnicity or if you've got any form of disability, and if you're interested in selling out your own particular passes, if you are able to record yourself pretty easily, I think we could do something pretty good with this, not gonna lie.
Please don't use your Pornhub camera.
Yeah, don't do that, please don't. But if you're interested, only if you're interested, I reckon we can make it work, not gonna lie. What do you think, Garbo? Do you think you can sell your redneck pass? Is that valuable? I don't think the redneck pass is valuable.
What the fuck's a redneck pass? Hey, that's our word. You can't use our word.
Well, why don't you say I don't know? Oh, make it good. You know what I mean? You can think about it. Think about it. You need to sell or official country boy. How does that sound? Yeah. Sounds
it's
kind
a
of
corn cob covered in goo.
Yeah.
Country boys make do. Is that a fucking corn cob covered in Astroglide?
Yeah. Oh my god, I love that meme. Country girls make do. That's gotta be the most cursed meme I've ever seen in my life. That was so bad.
Why are there several corns covered in lewd? Oh god.
Country girls make do. Anyway. So yeah, if you're interested in that, if you're interested in that sort of idea, let us know. Shoot us we email at neckbeardia.co.uk. The deck of many triggers might be out by now. I have no idea. Maybe. It might be. I do want to get it up and running as soon as I'm back from holiday.
Because you're doing there's this first deck and then the expanded deck coming later on, right?
No. So how it works is it is a stretch goal. So if we hit 10,000. If we release 10,000, then we will up the deck from 50 cards to 55, which we've got 5 other gliders for. And if we hit 15,000, we'll add an extra 5 cards. So it'll max out at 60. I would love to be able to do more cards, but we've only got the one artist, and if we wanted to, we could keep adding cards. We could do this to 100 cards or whatever. But I do want the cards to actually get to you guys, you know what I mean? And
to get done.
Yeah, I do. I want them to actually get done. So we just need to be reasonable with that. But look, we're going to do a full video actually talking about the deck of triggers, and hopefully I'll be able to throw in some nice pictures in right here. But anyway, is there anything else, Garb?
Oh yeah, show your deck off.
Yeah. Do you want to show your Twitter account, I suppose, because you've recently went up?
Sure. Yeah. So you like a guy talking about kicking people in the chest. I mean, I'm your guy, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah. Anyway, look, hope you guys enjoyed this one, as always. And we led the thread, guys, okay? I'm probably going to heavily edit this video, though, not going to lie.
Skibbity Biden!
Skibbity Biden!
Joe!
All I'm saying is I'm definitely using the thumbnail to be the Femoid problem player pegged the DM again. that's what the thumbnail is going to be.
Please stop pegging the players. Chad face, no.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to use for the thumbnail. Anyway, look, hope you guys enjoyed this one. As always, check the links out down below, all that good shit, and we'll see you next time.
Skibbity Biden! Joe!
All those moments will be lost in time.